Take your power back. That's today's topic. We know that this is the era of social media and the time when external forces are controlling our lives. We're no longer controlling our own lives. External forces, what I mean by external forces, people on social media, people that don't even know you, or people that know you and they just, when they see your post, they form opinions, blinded opinions, and they decide that they have to dictate how you lead your own life. Okay? They, decide that it is, is their prerogative to dictate how you lead your life and what you do and how you feel. Unfortunately, this is that era. So we have to be extra cautious. We have to be, ready to defend ourselves, to protect our own lives, to, build that wall where we can say, okay, it's enough. No, you stay out. You can come in. You stay out. You can come in. It's that era where you have to be intentional with your own life. All right, where you have to be extra cautious, with who you allow into your life and, where you go, what you do, and how you respond to other people's opinions. All right, so today I want to talk about how you take your power back, because you cannot achieve your full potential. You can't lead a purposeful life if you are living by the dictates of other people. I'm going to repeat that for emphasis reasons, just for the reasons of emphasis. You cannot live by the dictates of other people if you want to achieve your full potential, if you want to live a purposeful life, if you want to live a meaningful life, if you want to give meaning to your own very existence, then, my darlings, you cannot live by the dictates of other people. You have to take full control of your life. You have to take full control of your emotions. You have to take full control of your reactions to situations. We're all on social media. Yes, darling, on social media. And people are going to react to your posts. People are going to react to your articles. People are going to decide if they like what you post or if they hate what you post. And darling, it's not always because you're a bad person or because your post is negative or because your post wasn't good enough. You have to know that people's reactions to your post is not necessarily about what you really posted. It's not necessarily about the quality of your content. It's not always about that. It's not always about the quality of your content or about the content, of your post. No. Sometimes it's about them, their state of minds, their limitations, okay? Their religion, their culture, their desires, their limited personality. You have to know that. It's not always about you or what you posted or what you're doing or what you're saying. Sometimes it's about them. It's got nothing to do with you. They are miserable and they're trying to project their misery onto you because they are depressed. They're dealing with anxiety attacks, panic attacks, bad marriage, bad relationships, failed goals, failed dreams, and they're looking for company. Misery loves company. You must realize that. Misery wants someone to be miserable with them. Oh yes, darling. Some people just wake up in the morning so miserable and they start looking for someone who will be miserable with them. You need to say no to that. You don't need to take the bait. Take your power back. Do not allow other people to dictate how you feel on a daily basis, because that's exactly what's going to happen when they leave those negative comments on your social media articles and then you go crazy because the comments were negative. Darling, no, you don't need to go crazy. If you don't want to see a negative comment, simply delete and block this very fellow. Now, you have to understand that social media consists of people of various cultures, religion, desires, knowledge, understanding, name it, we're all different. So we're all going to want something different. All right? Everyone is not going to like you. Everyone is not going to celebrate you. And it's okay. So you don't expect that everything you post will please everyone, or everything you do, or your lifestyle, no matter how outstanding you may believe it is, it doesn't matter. Everybody would not like it. Everybody would not understand it. And it's okay for them not to understand it. It is okay. It is just okay. It shouldn't change how you feel about yourself. It shouldn't change what your dreams are or what you want to do. It shouldn't change it. It is their opinions. Now, I'm not saying that some people may not have a good opinion, but listen, darling, if people really have a good opinion and they have good intentions, when they want to share that opinion, it will come off positive. It will not be so negative. Even if what they're saying doesn't favor you, or doesn't look like it favors you, the way they will comment it, the lessons that they want to teach you will come through in such positive light that you will actually see it and it wouldn't be breaking down. I mean, if their intention is to inspire you, if their intention is to help you, then their comments, their opinions will come with compassion. It will not come like, they're trying to demean you or malign you, or they're trying to criticize you so harshly. No, it won't come off harsh. You would sense the spirit of compassion in their comments. If you do not sense that, then you already know that it's intended to attack you. Darling, why give them that importance? Why acknowledge them and make them feel important? Just delete and block. In fact, I do the same thing. If somebody, tell me, if somebody is very vocal, just like literally see me and say something negative, darling, please, I dismiss them because they're not important. I dismiss them. No one is going to drag me into their own life of misery. I'm not your company. I've had my own miserable life in the past, and I've healed and moved on, and I'm not interested in coming to be a company to your own misery. Deal with it. It's your problem. Your problem alone, if it's not part of it. So this is what you need to do, darlings. If you want to protect your peace, if you want to lead a purposeful life, if you want to live a progressive life, then you need to stay away from other people's misery. You need to take control of your life. You need to take your power back from social media, from these external forces. Take your power back. Do not react so negatively to every negative comment left on your post. No, darling, they are not that important. Delete and block. If you don't want to block them, then just delete the comments and keep it moving. Do not even process and digest, because when you absorb this information and process and digest them, they would now go subconsciously influence your life. They'll pollute your spirit. Why do you want to pollute your spirit with all those negative stories? No, you don't need to consume them. Just discard. That's what I do. No one controls Eeefy's life anymore. Yes, in the past they did, because I didn't know who I was. Now I know who I am. That is why I say to you, in order for you to achieve your full potential, in order for you to lead a purposeful life, you have to know who you are. It's all about you. Have you read my books? It's all about you. The Depths of Life. They will inspire you to do what really matters for your own life. They will inspire you to develop a spirit of discipline, to cultivate that discipline that you need to lead a healthier life. These books will inspire you to discover you, to understand your strengths and your weaknesses, to know how to navigate your life with ease, even amidst all of the struggles, all of the confusions, the noise. I call them spiritual noise that we have to deal with in society every day. You have to know why you struggle. Why do you struggle? If you don't know why you struggle, then it's a big problem. If you know why you struggle, then it's easier for you to deal with it. You know, in this book, it's all about you. I wrote about the reason for your struggles. You have to pick up this book. This is on, chapter 18. Chapter 18, the reason for your struggles. It's very important that you pick up this book. You have to know why you struggle. Some people don't know why they are depressed. Some people don't know why they are struggling with anxiety attacks or panic attacks. Some people don't know why they are afraid, why they are so afraid of everything. You have to know why you struggle. If you know why you struggle, then you're able to address your struggles. You're able to deal with them more effectively. You're able to rise above your struggles. You're able to find effective solutions. You cannot find effective solutions to something you don't know the genesis. You don't know the root cause. How are you going to solve a problem that you don't know the root cause? Or how are you even going to solve your problem when the problem is caused by external forces? People on social media, people that are not even directly connected to you, people that don't even know your life or your journey, how can they dictate to you how you feel and what you do for yourself? How? I want to understand, how are you going to tap into your willpower to address issues in your life when these issues are actually avoidable? Issues that are not even part of your journey. Issues that are not even the type of problems that should aid your growth. The inevitable components of life that should aid your growth, they are not even part of those. These are just issues that are caused by people who have no say or should have no say in your life. People who do not even know you, do not even know your purpose. People who are just having stupid opinions because they just want to have opinions, or because they are miserable, or because they are also very confused. They have limited personality. Yes, they are lost. They are dealing with identity crisis. And you are also dealing with identity crisis, because if you know who you are, then they will not dictate your life. You will not live by the dictates of other people. Know who you are. Discover yourself. That is the only way you can build your positive self-esteem. That is the only way you can develop emotional maturity. First, you have to know who you are. Know who you are. Make sure you pick up these books. It's all about you. The Depths of Life. I mean, you can download the electronic copies from my website, Eeefy.com, 3esfy.com. You can download the electronic copies on your phone or your device. I know we're all on our phones these days, so you can download the electronic copy on your phone. And the way I wrote these books, you don't even have to sit down and read the whole book. Every page or every other page is a different topic that will inspire you, that will give you a different perspective on life, that will teach you something very valuable that you will use in your own life. If you want the hard copies, you can order them from Amazon. They are both on Amazon. If you visit my website, Eeefy.com, 3esfy.com, then you'll find the link to download the electronic copy or the link to purchase from Amazon. So you don't have to struggle trying to, spell it out or, write out the full name. Just go to Eeefy.com, 3esfy.com, and visit my book page, and you'll find these books, life-changing books, very inspirational, full of wisdom. The intention is to heal. The intention is to inspire you. The intention is to provoke you to look into your life, to reflect, to understand you, to discover you, to live a purposeful life, to give meaning to your existence. The intention is to help you find the path to your own healing. The intention is to inspire you to focus on what really matters in your life and stop being distracted by all these external forces, wrong opinions that are informed by nothing. People are just eager to inflict others with pain. You have to know that. Next video, I will talk about opinions from people who are close to you, or people who are close to you sharing opinions from other people. Yes, there are people who cannot share their stupid opinions on your page. They cannot comment on your articles. They cannot call you to tell you what they think. They will call your closest friends. They will call your siblings. They will call people who are very close to you, people who they know have your ears. They will call them and they will spew that hate. And those people, out of ignorance or lack of understanding, or not even knowing the other people's intentions, because probably what they say sound like it's okay, or sound like it's real, or sound like it makes sense, they will now pass on that information to you, not understanding that they're coming to pollute your emotions, or they're just bringing you bad news that are unnecessary because they lack true knowledge of what you do and why you do them. I'm going to talk about that in this video because it's very important for you to know that even people that are close to you can be used as the vessel of your destruction. They can be used as the vessel of your destruction in your life. You got to be cautious. You got to be intentional. You have to be vigilant, darlings. If you want to live a peaceful life, if you want to protect your peaceful marriage, if you want to protect your peaceful life, if you want to promote peace in your environment, then you must be vigilant. You must be cautious. You must be intentional. You must know who you are, what you want, and how to defend yourself at every point in time. Because guess what? The attack will come sometimes from your loved ones. Yes. Maybe they're not they're not intentionally wanting to hurt you, but they're doing it anyway. Maybe they don't know they're hurting you, but they are doing it anyway. But guess what? It is your responsibility to protect yourself. It is not their responsibility to know how you feel or how you're going to feel. It's your responsibility. Take your power back. Do not live by the dictates of other people. You see, if you learn who you are, if you have a positive self-esteem, then other people's negative opinions will not affect you. You know when to filter the information that come to you. You know when to discard the opinions that don't really matter to you. You know when to ignore those voices that you don't even care for. You know what to do at every point in time. You know what to do with every information that you come in contact with. You know what to do with the comments that you see on your post. You know what to do with the comments that are coming from your loved ones. You know what to do. You know when to process, you know what to absorb, and you know what to filter and discard. Discover who you are. Build your positive self-esteem. Develop emotional maturity, because emotional maturity will actually help you to decide what you ignore. It would actually dictate how you react to these opinions. Emotional maturity. Yes, you understand who you are. Yes, you have a positive self-esteem. And then your emotional maturity will help you to decide what to do with every information that you come by. Build your positive self-esteem. Discover who you are. Fall in love with yourself. Self-love is a great attribute, a great tool to navigate this wicked, confused, and even loving word. Yes, it's a wicked word, and it's also a great word, and it's also a confusing word, and it's also a word of understanding. But you have to decide what it is to you. You can only discover what it is really to you, what it means to you, when you know who you are, what your purpose is in this life. It's very, very important, darlings. Very important. Know who you are. Develop emotional maturity. Fall in love with yourself. If he says it's all about you, it's all about you. The depths of life speaks about these issues. Page 18, the reasons for your struggles. You must know why you're struggling. You must know why you are depressed. You must know why you are confused. You must know why you're going crazy. You must know why you're feeling the way that you feel. You must understand your emotions, understand your body chemistry, understand your biological makeup. You need to understand you to be able to navigate this world with ease. We already have so many problems in the world. There is always a new problem. There's always a problem that will confront you, that your problem that you need to deal with. Why do you want to deal with all these external forces, all these unnecessary problems? Why do you want to hear all this nonsense, nonsensical opinions that have nothing to do with your life? Opinions from external forces, from strangers on social media. People are always going to have their opinion. You don't have to take them. They don't have to affect you. They don't have to affect your emotions. They don't have to dictate your life. Take your power back. Why will James or John or Joy, somebody somewhere in Alaska, in Africa, in Russia, in Ukraine, in Azerbaijan, in Thailand, in China, in Ghana, in Congo, in South Africa, some person in Houston, in California, in New York, just having an opinion, and you getting depressed, and you feeling attacks? Excuse me? For their opinion? Darling, please, who are you? Who are you really? Well, what are you? Do you pay my bills? Do you take care of me? Who are you that you should have an opinion over my life? Now, if you have positive information that will inspire me, then let me hear it. But it better be delivered with a spirit of compassion. You better understand how to deliver that message, or are not interested. No, darling. No. Nobody should have an opinion over your life, the type of opinion that will make you depressed. No, if that opinion brings you depression, it's not important. If that opinion gives you anxiety attack, it's not important. If that opinion gives you panic attack, it's not important. If that opinion causes you to hate yourself, it's not important. That's what Eeefy say. Yes, ask Eeefy. It's not important. If your opinion is not driving progress in my life, it's not bringing me healing, it's not helping me find solutions to my problems, it's not inspiring my growth, it's not inspiring my development, it's not inspiring anything good in my life, then it's not important. That's what Eeefy says. Keep it to yourself. You must take your power back. I'm speaking to you that is depressed because of other people's opinion on social media. You that is dealing with anxiety attacks because of other people's opinion on social media. You that is dealing with, panic attacks because of other people's opinion on social media. You that is living in fear. You that is self-deprecating and self-hating because of other people's opinion on social media. I'm speaking to you to take your power back. I urge you to take your power back. I command you to take your power back, because you need your power. You need your power to develop your own self. You need your power to pursue your good goals. You need that mental and emotional strength to address your own struggles, your own issues, your personal issues, not the issues that other people create for you. You have already been weakened. You cannot solve the problems other people create for you, because God did not give you the power to solve those. God gave you the power to solve your own problems, and you need to take that power back. You cannot be weakened by other people's stupid opinions. unfounded opinions, ill-informed opinions. Hello? Who are these people? Since when do they dictate your own life? They don't even know you. Social media. Excuse me? Take your power back. Nobody's life is perfect, and no one can ever impress the world. Know that. I don't care how educated you are. I don't care how outstanding you think you are. I don't care how perfect, how intelligent, how enlightened you think you are. You cannot impress the world. You cannot impress the world. There are many factors that will preclude the world from being impressed by you. Their religion, their culture, their personal desires, their limited knowledge, their limited personality, the pain. Excuse me? Their limitations, their own failure, their own disappointments, their lack of knowledge. There are so many things that will influence other people's perception of you and your deeds. Remember that. There are so many things that will influence other people's perception of you and your deeds. So it doesn't matter what you do. One person will like you and the other person will hate you. One person will be satisfied by you and your actions, and the other person will hate you and your actions. And excuse me, and their decisions may be valid to them. What is valid to you? Take your power back. That's what Eeefy says. Take your power back. All right, darlings. I love you. Till next week. Remember, pick up the books. It's all about you, the depths of life. And of course, when you visit my website, you'll find my shop, Eeefy.com. You'll find a tab that takes you to my e-commerce. I design all these beautiful things. You'll find them on my website. Darling, I love you and thank you. See you next week. Take your power